Once upon a time, a wise monk and his disciple traveled through a small village. As they walked past a humble farmhouse, they noticed an old farmer sitting idly by his barren field. The monk approached and asked, "Dear farmer, why have you not planted anything in your field?" The farmer sighed and said, "Last year, a drought destroyed all my crops. I fear it will happen again. So, I decided not to plant anything this time." The monk nodded thoughtfully and asked, "How do you know another drought will come?" The farmer hesitated. "I don't," he admitted. "But what if it does? I cannot afford to lose everything again." The monk then asked, "If you don't plant anything, how will you provide for your family?" The farmer smiled slightly. "I have a cow that gives us milk. It's enough to keep us alive." The monk listened carefully, then turned to his disciple with a knowing glance. That night, under the cover of darkness, the monk and his disciple took the farmer's cow and led it away. The next morning, the farmer was devastated. "The worst has happened," he cried. "Our only source of survival is gone." The monk and his disciple left without a word. A year later, they returned to the same village and sought out the farmer. To their surprise, instead of despair, they found him working hard in his field, a thriving farm behind him. Seeing the monk, the farmer beamed. "You won't believe what happened. Losing my cow was the worst thing I could imagine. But with no other choice, I had to return to farming. And do you know what I realized? My fears were holding me back. The drought never came. If my cow had not been stolen, I would have never planted again, never taken the risk, never tasted success." The monk smiled. "You see, my friend, sometimes life must break us so we can shine in ways we never thought possible. Sometimes it is the unexpected hardships, the ones that seem like setbacks, that push us toward the greatest breakthroughs. Without them, we might never discover what we are truly capable of. Your struggles, your setbacks, and your losses. These are not the end of your journey. Sometimes, life breaks you only to reveal your true strength. When life takes something away, it might be pushing you toward something greater. Sometimes, what feels like a misfortune is actually a hidden blessing in disguise. Life doesn't always go as planned, but the key is how we respond. And always believe that better days are ahead.